Good evening. I call the City Council meeting for Wednesday, June 12th to order. This time we'll have a moment of silence. Would everyone please join Alderwoman McGinnis in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Alderwoman McGinnis. Mr. Krupp, please call the roll.
Ardun.
Here.
Kelly.
Here.
McGinnis.
Here.
Reinhardt.
Here.
Grip.
Here.
Newton.
Here.
Lynch.
Here.
T-Dunn.
Here.
Jobson.
Here.
And Burkholder.
Here.
10 present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. So again, welcome and good evening. Let's begin the meeting of the City Council. I'd like to welcome everybody in attendance and anybody who's watching through any particular electronic device. We respectfully welcome your comments and opinions, but please keep in mind that as you share your thoughts, you're sharing them with your fellow Davenporters and anybody throughout the region. We're happy you're participating in your city government, but ask that your participation please reflect the common desire we all share to make Davenport a better place. If anyone in here has a cell phone, please consider putting it on silent or turning it off so it doesn't get in the way of anybody talking. If you want to address the council, please come to the podium. The microphone's above you. We'd love to know your name, order, address, and if you're not from here, we'd love to know where you're from. When addressing the council, please address us as a body or the staff as a body, not any one individual. Please be respectful of us. We'll try and be respectful of you. Thank you. Will an alderman please move approval of the city council meeting minutes for May 22nd?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Very good. Ms. Mallory Merritt, is there any update tonight?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Very good. Will an alderman please move approval of the committee of the whole for June 5th?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Very good. We have 8 appointments and 2 proclamations. I'll read all the appointments and ask for a motion. Library Board of Trustees, Hani Badel, new appointment. Bob Davis, new appointment. Jerry Skalak, new appointment. Historic Preservation Commission, Bob McGivern, reappointment. Park and Recreation Advisory Board, Anthony Whitmire, reappointment. Jerry Coyner, reappointment. Ursel Sharif, appointment. Wendy Peterson, reappointment. I'll ask for a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Very good. We have 2 proclamations, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month and Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month will be read by Tim Dunn. Alderman Tim Dunn, please.
Okay, before I get started, all the blue ribbons that have been passed out are for this proclamation made by Jess Knowles. City of Davenport proclamation, whereas poor mental health can affect people at any gender, but mental health outcomes for men and women are not equal, and whereas due to the perception of having mental health issues diminishes their masculinity, men are less likely to talk to others about their feelings, so they suffer in silence. And whereas to maintain the appearance of manliness, research has found that 38% of men do not talk to others about their feelings, and 3 in the 10 have never shown emotion or cried in front of others. And whereas statistically, men tend to fall into dangerous, self-destructive behaviors rather than seek professional help for their mental health. Whereas over 6 million men suffer from depression each year, often going through undiagnosed, and whereas one of the leading causes of disability in America is schizophrenia, with approximately 3.5 million in the United States having been diagnosed, and 90% of those who are diagnosed by the age of 30 are men. And whereas there are effective treatments for mental health disorders, and asking for help may be difficult for men, but going without treatment may be the only situation or make the situation worse. And now therefore, we, Mike Mattson, Mayor, and the City Council of Davenport, Iowa, do hereby proclaim June 2024 as Men's Mental Health Awareness Month in Davenport and encourage our community to consider men's mental health in its full context, recognize the symptoms of mental health disorders of men, and remove the stigma around starting a conversation. If someone you know has experienced mental health issues, always remember, you cannot know what nobody has told you. Dated this 12th day of June 2024, and this will be accepted by Valerie Rumler. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to move the proclamation. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Sorry. Okay, this would be accepted by Valerie Rumler on behalf of the National Alliance of Mental Illness, NAMI, of the Greater Mississippi Valley.
Look, microphone. Oh, there it is. I'd like to thank the City Council of Davenport and Jessica for nominating NAMI for the National Mental Health Awareness for the month of June for men. My wish is that this goes out into the public and and it resonates as much as it does with NAMI and me as a volunteer, with all of us volunteers trying to educate the community on mental health alone.
Thank you, Alderman Dunn. The next is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. That will be read by Alderwoman Newton. Alderwoman Newton, please.
Thank you, Mayor. Proclamation reads, whereas the brain is the control center of the body with 100 billion nerve cells, or neurons, creating a branching network with signals traveling through the brain to form memories, thoughts, feelings. And whereas Alzheimer's disease, a progressive neurodegenerative brain disorder, is a fatal disease that destroys the nerve cells and tissue in the brain that affects the individual's ability to remember, think, and plan, robbing individuals of their memories and leading to progressive mental and physical impairments. And whereas Alzheimer's disease is the most common form of dementia, which is a general term for loss of memory and other cognitive abilities serious enough to interfere with daily life. And whereas nearly 7 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease, more than 61,000 of these individuals in Iowa, and by 2050, the number of Americans with Alzheimer's disease is expected to nearly double to 13 million. And whereas there is a strong link between serious head injury and risk for dementia, with other known risks for Alzheimer's disease being age, genetics, cardiovascular factors, and fewer years of formal education. And whereas, while currently there is no cure, early detection and diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease is important in order to discuss memory and cognitive concerns, ensure individuals get the care and support they need, allow opportunities to enroll in clinical studies, and explore treatment options. And whereas lifestyle choices may help keep your body and brain healthy and possibly delay the onset of cognitive decline, so it is important to adopt positive habits, including physical health and exercise, cognitive activity, diet, nutrition, and social engagement. And now, therefore, we, Mike Mattson, Mayor, and the City of Davenport City Council do hereby proclaim June 2024 as Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month in Davenport and encourage all residents to participate in its observance and go purple in June to honor the strength of those facing Alzheimer's disease. The Davenport Sky Bridge will display the color purple on Monday, June 24th, 2024, through Sunday, June 30th, 2024, in recognition of Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. Dated this 12th day of June 2024, I move the proclamation. All those in favor? Aye. Proclamation passes. Now here to accept, we have Megan Olson and Erica Schroeder-Serda on behalf of the Quad Cities Area Office of the Alzheimer's Association.
I'm Megan. I want to say thank you as someone who lost her grandmother to Alzheimer's disease. It is something that affects me personally, and it's why I work at the association. And Erica as well is an amazing volunteer that we have here. So on behalf of those in Davenport going through whatever disease journey it is, whether it be Alzheimer's or another form of dementia, we greatly thank you for doing this and having the Sky Bridge turn purple for us. So thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderwoman Newton. Next is petitions and communications. Anyone? Alderman Tim Dunn.
I'd like you guys to join us for the 8th annual truck and tractor pull at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds. All proceeds that are raised are going to St. Jude's. It's June 15th, 2024, 5:30 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Tim Dunn. Alderman Kelly.
Thank you so much. On the same day, June 15th, Juneteenth will be on the river. It normally was, I can't remember, it hasn't been on the river for a while, so I'm excited for it to be back on the river. So it's going to be on the river from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. so it doesn't invade on tractor pulling. So you can get your Juneteenth parades on and you can tractor pull in the same day. So anyway, so Juneteenth means a lot to me, growing up as a child of Vera Kelly and a grandchild of Arthur Herod. So just so you know, if you don't know, come check it out. It's a celebration, and I hope some of the young ladies in the audience will talk about what they have going on at Juneteenth this weekend as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alderman Kelly. Alderman McGinnis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a couple of things. 1, 2, 3. The first thing is a second reminder that Party in the Park, the first Party in the Park is tomorrow night at Wayland. I said 5 to 7 last week, but it's 5:30 to 7:30, and hope to see you there. This is the first Party in the Park of the season. So the second will be in 2 weeks, and that will be at Lindsay Park. So second of all, on Thursday, June 20th, the Heart of Davenport tour will take place. These are tours in conjunction with the Davenport Library. Historian Ellen Shapley has done these for a couple of years. They kick off from the downtown library, 10 a.m. to 12 noon on Thursday, June 20th. Wear your good walking shoes. I hear Ellen gives a great tour, and it's a very complete tour. And you can pre-register if you'd like on the library's website, or you can show up. So that's the Heart of Downtown Walking Tour on Thursday, June 20th. This will be repeated then on Monday, July 15th, 10 a.m. to 12 noon again. So that's 2 great tours of the downtown. And then the third is the third Ward June meeting will be in this room Monday, June 17th, 6:30 p.m. Right here at City Hall. So hope to see you then. And that's our regular meeting time for our third Ward meeting. So thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Alderman McGinnis. Anybody else? Very good. We'll move to individual approval of items on the discussion agenda. We have 2. First one's a resolution approving the plans, specifications, form of contract, and estimated of costs for the City Hall Air Handling Unit Upgrades Project. Is there any public with comment? Okay, will an alderman move the resolution? Motion and second. Any discussion from alder folks? Alderwoman McGinnis?
I believe there was a question last week about the unit, and Mr. Merritt, if you could help us.
Clay Engineering and Capital Projects. So the question from last week was a few years ago, some specifications were provided to look at maybe some alternate ideas for the air handler unit when it was time to be replaced. Myself and our facilities team looked into it. The specifications that were provided were not for a full system rebuild. They were for an air quality component that goes within that system. So what's in front of you now is to rebuild the existing system that was here, and then built within that bid is a bid alternate for that air quality component. So it's included in the overarching thing. It's just not the full project itself.
Okay. Any other discussion? All right, Mr. Krupp, please call the roll.
Your Honor, before I call the roll, can you clarify who seconded that, moving that resolution? Who moved it?
Who moved the resolution?
I moved it.
Moved it, Mr. Reiner, second, Tim Dunn. Okay, Mr. Jobson.
Joked it, thank you. Okay, Lynch,
Yes.
McGinnis,
Yes?
Jobson,
Yes.
Grip,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
T. Dunn,
Yes.
Newton,
Yes.
Reinhardt,
Yes.
Ardun,
Yes.
and Burkholder.
Yes.
10 yeses, Your Honor.
Very good, the resolution is adopted. Number 2 is a resolution assessing the costs of brush and debris removal at various lots and tracts of real estate. Is there any public with comment?
Gary Eklund, I live in Alderman Kelly's ward. I live in Davenport, Iowa. Thank you for putting this on the discussion agenda. In the last week, I've been doing some research into this, and I am asking you tonight to table this indefinitely pending further investigation. There are some out-of-town landlords on here, and no comment on that. But I've been looking, and I believe it confirms my complaints of discrimination. I find the names Vasquez, Mendez, Becerro, Tranco, Villapando, Espinoza, Garcia, Bastian, Kumar, Nareeder, Salazar, Jaswinder, Ahmed. How hard do you have to look in Davenport to find Ahmed? But they found him, and Kai Bao Lai, Wien multiple times. It looks like Nguyen, but you know, that's English versus Vietnamese. Perez, Blanco, Sanchez, Otero, and I won't pretend to recognize all of the black names, but let me assure you there are some names that look stereotypically black. They may
Point of
be white.
order.
Thank you, Mr. Eklund.
No, well, no, I'm
We're talking
saying,
about assessing the costs.
correct.
debris.
I went and spoke to a couple of them, and they did not know this was taking place. And I'm asking the city to investigate. I spoke to Jaswinder.
Investigating the cost of the.
Investigating the
Russian-
city's action. And first and foremost, what I would like the city staff to do is I would like the city staff to make a map of the city.
Okay, so
and
we're talking
map
about a
out-
resolution assessing the costs.
There's 163 citations here there's 163 bills that are gonna go out, 163. And I would like to see the city map out the locations of each and every one of those and show how many of those are on Brown Street and how many of these are on Pershing Street and how many are there.
Okay, so last ask, are you going to stay with assessing the costs or not?
I believe that
Last ask, so stay with it or not?
I am trying to.
You're not.
I'm asking that you investigate exactly what the city is billing these people for. What did the city take out of these yards? Brush and debris.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can sit down now.
City
Thank you.
staff said you hate minorities,
Thank
and
you.
that's
Thank
true.
you.
This is
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Next, please.
It's hard to, see, you
So
can hear me.
we will try and speak up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for, yeah. Anyone else? I got that. Anyone else? Okay, will an older person move the resolution? Motion, second. All right, any discussion from older folks? Mr. Krupp, please call the roll.
T. Dunn,
Yes.
Ardun,
Yes.
McGinnis,
Yes?
Reinhardt,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Newton,
Yes.
Grip,
Yes.
Burkholder,
Yes.
Jobson,
Yes.
and Lynch.
Yes.
10 yeses, Your
All
Honor.
right, the resolution is adopted. Okay, next item, is there a motion for approval of all items on the consent? Motion is second. Mr. Krupp, please call the roll for all items on consent.
McGinnis,
Yes?
Burkholder,
Yes.
Newton,
Yes.
Grip,
Yes.
Jobson, Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
T. Dunn,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
R. Dunn,
Yes.
and Reinhardt.
Yes.
10 yeses, Your Honor.
Very good, consents approved. Next area is other ordinances, motions, and resolutions. We have one item, but first we need to suspend the rules, if so inclined. So is there a motion to suspend the rules to add and vote on the item? Motion, second. Okay. Mr. Krupp, please call the roll for suspension.
Burkholder,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Jobson,
Yes.
R. Dunn,
Yes.
McGinnis,
Yes.
Newton,
Yes.
T. Dunn,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Reinhardt,
Yes.
and Grip.
Yes.
10 yeses, Your Honor.
Very good, the rules are suspended. So the item is a motion approving a beer and liquor license application. It's under new license, new owner, temporary permit, Ward 4, Meat Market, 1629 Washington Street, temporary outdoor area, June 22nd, license type C. Is there any public with comment? Seeing none, will an alderman please move the motion? Motion and a second. Is there any discussion from alder folks? Alderman Jobson.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd just like to ask, is there a special circumstance as to why we're suspending the rules this evening? I know we've had discussions in the past, maybe past councils about doing this. I've kind of taken a stance last council, so I'm just kind of checking here. I know it was added by Alderwoman Burkholder and Alderman Grip. This is a new owner, and I think they were giving a little leniency. He doesn't know the process. I think we have let him know, staff has let him know to, in the future, apply much sooner. So, thank you very much.
Okay, anyone else? Okay, Mr. Krupp, please call the roll on this motion.
Reinhardt,
Yes.
R. Dunn,
Yes.
Newton,
Yes.
Jobson,
Yes.
Grip,
Yes.
McGinnis,
Yes.
Burkholder,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
and T. Dunn.
Yes.
10 yeses, Your Honor.
Very good, that passes. Councilman Smith. Okay, so will an alderman move to go into executive session to discuss strategy with counsel in matters involving litigation pursuant to Iowa Code Section 21.5? Motion, second. Okay, motion has been moved and second, but before I call Mr. Krupp to call the roll, just want to let everybody know, and especially the council, after we take the roll, I'm going to have a 10-minute break. We're going to stay in here or go to the restroom, and we'll do the executive session in here. We have a fair amount of folks, and the AC upstairs is difficult. So just be aware of that, and once the 10 minutes is up, we'll be in here and do it. Everyone else, I'll ask to please step away. So please call the roll to go into executive session.
T. Dunn,
Yes.
Burkholder,
Yes.
Grip,
Yes.
Newton,
Yes.
R. Dunn,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Jobson,
Yes.
Reinhardt,
Yes.
and McGinnis.
Yes.
10 yeses, Your Honor.
Very good. We'll have executive session. Please be back in here, council, at 6:30. 6:30. Everyone else, please be outside of the chambers. Thank you.